Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It really is important, and you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now if you do have any questions and you would like to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. You can find all my information that you pretty much would require from me. So list of readings, contact, whatever it is that you do require is right below into the YouTube description box. So please do not hesitate to check it out and to contact me if you do wish so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated. One last mention that I would like to do here. I would like to thank all the beautiful subscribers who have donated so generously to the channel. I do thank you so very much. It is always greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. These are messages from the angels for you. So let's go and reveal them. I have Battle with Samael. I have Divine Love with Archangel Shamuel. I have Emotion with Fuel, and I also have Time with Micah. So let's start this off right away with Battle. Now, this is about a certain fight. This is about how a hero goes out to battle. Battles, it could be dragons, could be whatever it is they're battling, okay, to bring the goods back to his or her own town. But what's usually going on onto this journey is when we're off onto a certain journey, we're off into a certain challenge, a certain battle. Well, what we're really doing is we're facing our shadow in order to bring the goods back to yourself. So that movement can be made so you can move on to your next phase of your life, but on an internal level. So it's really about this battle of facing your shadow self. It might just be time for you right now to go onto that journey. You may feel surrounded by obstacles or temptations or danger, but rather than just kind of getting scared and maybe even overwhelmed by the temptations, by the danger, well, this is about saying, you know what? It is time to stop. It is time to look at what is occurring around you right now, to connect to your deeper sense of personal truth, and then battle. Battle whatever those challenges are that are around you that you need to. But this is a time for you to sacrifice your ego and to fight for your highest truth. To fight with it with courage, with integrity. Everything in this universe is perfect and is in perfect order. It's really the interacting polarities that kind of keep things into place and moving into perfect, as we can say, synchronicity. So what you need to do right now, angels want you to decide now where you want to be. What are you willing to fight for? What do you need to fight for? Have you become disconnected? Have you become numb? Have you become lost in the mundane thought? The routine perhaps? Well, it's absolutely time for you right now to wake up. This is a call to adventure. What are you going to go for? What are you going to fight for? What is going to be your challenge? This is your call. This is yours to grab. Moving on now to some divine love. This is with Archangel Shamuel. So, love. Love is a sense of all there is, right? And if everything in the universe, anything and everything in the universe is divine and perfect, and it's in perfect order. Every situation, event, experience, it brings out the next step of that cosmic dance. Every experience, whether it be sad or happy, is God's loving through. It's His loving working through our lives, teaching us and helping us how to grow, how to evolve. So when you can look at an experience and you can see what your soul, personally, what you have gained, you are allowing the love of God into your heart, and every experience offers you that opportunity to love and to grow. So right now it's time for you to realize that you, and this is not, if there's anything I'm going to say within this whole reading, this is something that you need to remember. It's time for you to realize that you are loved. You are love, and that is a simple truth. No matter what it is, no matter, you're conscious of it or not, that is the truth. This is a time for turning the act of love inward on yourself. The universe is offering endless supplies of love, but what you do with it, that's going to be your choice. All relationships, they are a reflection of what you feel about yourself and what you feel that you deserve. So it's time for you to really notice what your relationships are saying about you. It is time to go within and to really give yourself what you need. And now that may require you to take some time for yourself to set some new boundaries, or maybe even to pamper or to adorn yourself. Whatever it is imperative that you pinpoint what it is that you really need and work on fulfilling that need for yourself. An easy way of figuring this out of what it is that you need is to look at what you feel that you're missing in your relationships or into your life, or noticing what it is that attracts you about a person, and in turn giving those things to yourself. Now, once you take it upon yourself to love, to honor, to respect yourself, and to remove any harmful influences, you're going to find that the world is going to reflect that love right on back to you. So talking about love. Love is a beautiful emotion. Let's move on over to the emotion. Emotion is with fuel. If you've received this message by the angels, you have to know that it's imperative that you balance this area of yourself right now. Okay, that you balance your mind, you balance your emotions. Now, this means whether you're overwhelmed or you're disconnected, you have to stop and you have to reconnect with yourself. You have to demand and create that space to be quiet with yourself. Often, writing is the most direct way to communicate with yourself, but you can also allow yourself to simply freely express yourself exactly how you feel until you experience that clear resolution, until you bring that balance into your life. This is a time for you for reconnecting to your inner world, so that you may simply successfully move forward onto the next phase of your life. So moving on forward now to your final message, and your final message over here is about time. And this is coming from Mika. Now, time's what we use and everybody uses for measuring, right? Measuring cycles we're going to be speaking about here. So in order for any successful shift to occur, because, we all work within these cycles, you have to go through the entire cycle, but very important what I'm going to say, properly. Often we kind of find ourselves wishing and wanting and wasting our time, kind of feeling stuck and being stuck into the past, or being stuck into something that we want into the future, instead of just being fully aware and into the present moment. So if you're finding yourself right now wishing that your time away, believing that everything's going to be better when whatever happens, okay, it is absolutely time for you to just snap out of it. Nothing's ever going to happen if you keep your head into the future instead of right now into the present. Tomorrow, it never comes. Allow, okay, all you will ever have is right now, and you can't do it now. You will never do it. There will be no hand coming out of the sky to come and make your dreams come true. You must snap back into the present and make your own dreams come true for you. Only then you're going to find yourself exactly where you need to be. So if you found your head stuck into the past, or, and you need some time to just snap out of it, until you pull your head on straight, you have no idea what kind of existence you are living, let alone all those opportunities that you just might be missing right now. Life is made up of cycles, and the wheel must continue its rotations on forward. Either if you follow it or not, you can either go with it or you can be, kind of left behind. So you may be currently into the middle of a cycle right now that requires a period of waiting, of processing, of patience. You need to allow yourself to surrender to this process, knowing that every stage of every phase is necessary for you to get to the next point. Try maybe enjoying the process of surrendering all your thoughts about possible outcomes. This is a time for you to keep your awareness into the present, is really the most important thing that you have to remember out of this message. So that being said, this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that the angels brought you some very interesting messages and wisdom. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and have yourself a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow with new messages.